Analysis. 4 things that make Barcelona terrifying for Real Madrid. When Hans Flick took over as coach of FC Barcelona, there were many doubts about his ability to succeed, given that he had not managed outside of Germany or the German national team. How would he cope with a competitive league like La Liga? However, Flick silenced the doubters and led the financially troubled Blaugrana to the top of the domestic league table with 27 points from 10 matches, scoring 33 goals. They are not only the best team in Spain right now, but their total points and goals scored are the highest among all teams in the top 5 European leagues. And this is before the upcoming El Clásico against Real Madrid. This came despite the absence of some key players since the start of his tenure, such as Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Ronald Araujo, Andreas Christensen, Marc Bernal, Gavi, and Frankie de Jong. The coach has formed a team with a mix of young talents such as Lamine Yamal, 17, Pedri, 21, Pau Cubarsí, 17, Marc Casado, 21, and Alejandro Balde, 21, alongside the experience of Robert Lewandowski and the brilliance of Rafinha and Dani Olmo. The only position that raises concerns for Barcelona is the goalkeeper, due to the serious injury suffered by ter Stegen. Wojciech Szczęsny has been brought out of retirement, and it remains uncertain whether the Polish player or the substitute Iñaki Peña will manage to lead the team through the rest of the season effectively. One of the main reasons for the Catalan team's success this season is the players' physical fitness, which had been heavily criticized during the previous coach Xavi Hernandez's era. From day one, Flick placed significant importance on this aspect and strengthened the coaching staff accordingly by enlisting expert Julio Tous. The 59-year-old coach adopts a stricter approach towards the players and aims to create unity through clear rules and rituals. In terms of play, the players deliver exactly what Flick demands: high pressing, high activity, and intensity, along with plenty of deep running and attack. To avoid the risk of open spaces during high pressing, Barcelona has successfully implemented an offside trap. This style is sometimes referred to as suicidal. According to Opta, Barcelona has put their opponents offside twice as much as the second-placed team in the top 5 leagues this season, with a total of 62 times. The German coach has moved away from Barcelona's classic 4-3-3 system and implemented a 4-2-3-1 formation. This system has particularly highlighted the attack this season. In La Liga, Flick's team is the most dangerous, scoring 33 goals in the first 10 matches. At the forefront, star Robert Lewandowski continues to find the net against opponents, responding to Xavi's desire to sell him, despite being 36 years old. With additional playmakers like Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres, and Ansu Fati, Barcelona has other sources for creating opportunities, making it unsurprising that they have created 50 big chances. In contrast, their traditional rival Real Madrid has only managed to create 27 chances. Lamine Yamal leads. The most benefited from the market value increase in 2024. Lamine Yamal's market value has jumped from 60 million euros last year to 150 million euros currently, making him the biggest beneficiary of the change in market value in 2024, according to indicators from the Transfermarkt platform, which specializes in sports statistics. Yamal, of Moroccan father and Equatorial Guinean mother, has been performing at an exceptional level with Barcelona since being promoted to the first team in the summer of 2023, featuring in 63 matches across all competitions and leaving his mark with 12 goals and 15 assists. The player's brilliance, 17 years old, has also translated to the international stage, where he has become a key player for the Spain national team, leading them to win the UEFA Euro 2024 title, after providing 5 goal contributions throughout the tournament. According to the latest indicators from Transfermarkt, Lamine Yamal is the player who has benefited the most from the change in market value among football players worldwide, with an increase of 90 million euros, bringing his current value to 150 million euros. Yamal is also the most valuable player in the Catalan team, followed by Gavi with a value of 90 million euros, then Pedri, 80 million euros, Araujo, 70 million euros, and 60 million euros each for Dani Olmo, Rafinha, and De Jongs. First comment from Flick. After the big win against Bayern Munich, Hans Flick, the head coach of FC Barcelona, expressed his immense happiness after his team achieved a historic victory over Bayern Munich, the team Flick managed a few years ago, leading them to significant titles, including the Champions League. This match was not just an ordinary game for Flick, but a special encounter full of meaning, not only due to facing his former team but also because of the exceptional performance Barcelona delivered on a night described by the Spanish press as a purely Catalan night. Flick began his remarks by extending a special greeting to Bayern Munich, the club where he spent wonderful times and achieved unforgettable successes. However, he emphasized that his full loyalty now belongs to FC Barcelona and its fans. He said, "Bayern Munich will always be a great club for me. I had the best periods of my coaching career with them. But today, I am here at Barcelona, and I am fully committed to our project and building a strong team capable of competing at the highest levels." Flick spoke at length about his team's performance, which he described as amazing, highlighting the brilliance of several players, with Brazilian star Rafinha being the standout. Rafinha scored a historic hat-trick in this match, making him a hero in the eyes of both fans and critics alike. Flick pointed out that Rafinha proved today that he is one of the best players in the world when at his best, stating, "Rafinha was phenomenal. He has unique talent and the ability to make a difference in crucial moments." The hat-trick he scored today was not just the result of individual skills, but also due to his complete commitment to the team's tactics and cooperation with his teammates. Flick added that the team played with a distinctive collective style, where all lines exhibited harmony and synergy. He stressed that this collective performance is what enabled Barcelona to appear so strong today against a great team like Bayern Munich. However, he also specifically mentioned young player Lamine, who played a prominent role in the match. Flick commented on Lamine's performance, saying, "Lamine is a fantastic young player. He provided an assist that was a work of art. He is an exceptionally talented player, and despite his young age, he plays with great confidence and composure. Today, he showed us and everyone that he is capable of competing in the biggest matches." Flick confirmed that this victory is not just an ordinary win in the Champions League, but carries a lot of significance for Barcelona's fans. He described this victory as a historic moment in the club's European journey. He added, "Winning against Bayern Munich in this manner in the Champions League is something that will remain etched in the memories of our fans for a long time. Barcelona fans have suffered in recent years from some disappointing results, but today, we managed to give them a moment of pride and joy." He continued, "Winning against a team of Bayern Munich's stature does not happen every day, and we understand the value of this victory for our fans. They are always behind us, supporting us in all circumstances, and today we gave them something to take home that makes them feel proud." Flick discussed the importance of this win in the context of Barcelona's European season, saying, "This match represents a turning point in our Champions League campaign. We had some tough matches at the beginning, but this victory gives us a strong boost to progress steadily to the next stages. The players now feel more confident, and they realize that they can overcome any opponent, regardless of their size." Flick concluded his statements by saying, "We know that the road ahead is still long, but we believe that we can achieve a lot this season. Today, we showed the world that Barcelona is back, and back with strength." This victory, which is considered a pivotal moment in the history of encounters between the two teams, evokes many memories, both positive and negative. However, it is certain that Barcelona fans will remember this night as one of the nights that restored confidence in their team's European journey and rekindled hope for Barcelona's return to continental glory. Breaking the Bavarian dominance. Under the leadership of Hans Flick, Barcelona succeeded in breaking Bayern's dominance, which had lasted for 6 consecutive matches. Rafinha's first comment after scoring a hat-trick against Bayern Munich. The Brazilian star Rafinha of Barcelona spoke about his team's victory on Wednesday, 24th October 2024, against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League. Rafinha was awarded the man of the match for his outstanding performance, scoring 3 out of Barcelona's 4 goals against Bayern. In a statement to the official UEFA website after the match, Rafinha said, "Winning in this manner, in front of our fans, is very special, and I'm extremely happy because it was also a big test for Barcelona's strong start to the season." He added, "I think what we are doing on the pitch answers any questions. I really can't find the words to describe this. and I consider it one of my best matches, but the best is yet to come. When asked about the Ballon d'Or, Rafinha responded, "It's still far away. I'm only focused on helping the club at the moment," Rafinha concluded. This victory is a big motivation for the match against Real Madrid. We'll give it everything at the Bernabeu. It looks like El Clasico is going to be a fantastic match. It's one of the best games in the world, and I think what happened in Madrid yesterday and today shows it's going to be a great contest.
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
Numbers on the sidelines of Barcelona's historic victory against Bayern Munich. Barcelona achieved a historic 4-1 win over Bayern Munich in the third round of the group stage in the UEFA Champions League. Barcelona's 4 goals at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys were scored by Rafinha with a hat-trick and Robert Lewandowski with 1 goal, while Harry Kane scored Bayern Munich's only goal. Today's match ended Barcelona's negative streak, as they had failed to win any of their previous encounters with Bayern Munich in recent years. This defeat complicated Bayern Munich's chances of qualifying for the knockout stages of the top European competition, and the team will need to avoid mistakes in the upcoming matches if they want to qualify. Barcelona's historic victory produced several important statistics, a few of which are highlighted below. Barcelona's pride prevails over Bayern Munich. Today's match halted Bayern Munich's winning streak against Barcelona, which had lasted for 6 consecutive matches. Barcelona had conceded 22 goals in those 6 matches and had failed to score against Bayern Munich in the last 4 encounters prior to today's game. Today's victory is Barcelona's first over Bayern Munich since their 3-0 win in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final in the 2014-2015 season. That match took place at the Camp Nou on the 6th of May 2015, with Barcelona's 3 goals scored by Lionel Messi, 2, and Neymar Jr., 1. Rafinha's first goal came just 54 seconds into the game, making it the second fastest goal for Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, after Mark van Bommel's goal against Panathinaikos in 2005, which came after 36 seconds. Rafinha has become the 4th Brazilian player to score a hat-trick for Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, after Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Neymar. He also became the 4th player to score a hat-trick against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League, following Roy Mackay in 2002, Sergio Aguero in 2014, and Cristiano Ronaldo in 2017. Fermín López, 21 years and 165 days old, became the youngest player to provide 2 assists in a single UEFA Champions League match for Barcelona, since Isaac Cuenca did so against Bate Borisov in 2011, when he was 20 years and 223 days old. Piqué's reaction and comment on Barcelona's big win over Bayern Munich. Gerard Piqué, former Barcelona defender and one of the club's legends, commented on the historic 4-1 victory Barcelona achieved over Bayern Munich in the third round of the UEFA Champions League group stage. Piqué, who recently retired, watched the game with great enthusiasm and expressed his immense pride in Barcelona's performance, especially considering the complicated history between the two teams after painful defeats against Bayern in recent years. In his statements, Piqué emphasized that this win was more than just a group stage victory. It was a sporting revenge for previous encounters, particularly the disastrous 8-2 loss. He said, "This victory has a special taste for Barcelona fans and the team as a whole. We needed this moment to confirm that Barcelona is back at the top after everything that's happened in recent years. We've seen Bayern Munich beat us harshly before, and today we had to redeem ourselves and prove that the team is still capable of competing with the best." Piqué praised Rafinha's performance, especially after his hat-trick. Rafinha was at his best. He delivered an incredible performance. His hat-trick shows that he's a player who can be decisive in big matches. I believe Barcelona has found a top-class striker in Rafinha who can make a difference in tough confrontations. He pointed out that this game was a real test for the team, commenting, "Barcelona needed this win, not just for the 3 points, but also to restore confidence after the tough games against Bayern in recent years. We saw how the team struggled in the past, and today was an opportunity to show we're back." Winning 4-1 is not just revenge, but a strong message to all European teams that Barcelona is still powerful, and shouldn't be underestimated. PK added, "The fans deserve this victory. They've been through tough years, but today they regained some of their pride. Beating Bayern Munich in this way brings back great memories for the team and puts them back on the European competition map. There's always been a strong rivalry between Barcelona and Bayern, and today the team avenged those bitter defeats." PK expressed his admiration for how Hans Flick managed the game, highlighting the experience and wisdom Flick displayed in handling the match. He said, "Flick knows Bayern Munich well, and it was clear that he used that knowledge to Barcelona's advantage. We saw how well organized the team was tactically, and how they excellently exploited Bayern's weaknesses." He continued to talk about the team's fighting spirit. "Barcelona today was fierce, not content with just holding possession but attacking aggressively and grabbing the goals. This was what we lacked in previous games against Bayern. The team wasn't afraid of Bayern. They played with confidence and strength, as if saying, 'It's time to change history.'" PK concluded by stressing that this victory is not the end, but an important step in restoring Barcelona's natural position. He said, "The team still has a lot to give this season, but today's win against Bayern Munich is a strong start. We know the road is long, but this victory will give the players confidence and make them believe they can achieve much more." For PK, this match was not just a game. It was a moment of restoring dignity and reaffirming Barcelona's return to the ranks of Europe's elite. Muller, a deserved win for our former coach, and a special congratulations to Rafinha. Thomas Muller, the Bayern Munich star, praised his former coach Hans-Dieter Flick, now Barcelona's manager, after the two teams faced off. Hans Flick had coached Bayern Munich when they famously beat Barcelona 8-2 in 2020. Muller said in a statement to beIN Sports after the match, "A deserved win for our former coach Hans Flick, and congratulations to Barcelona, especially Rafinha, who was decisive for his team." Muller also commented on Barcelona's second goal. "It came from a clear foul on Kim Min-jae, and that goal was the turning point in the match." He continued, "We tried to come back after the third goal and had chances to reduce the deficit, but Barcelona scored a goal that killed the game.